Hey folks, welcome. Thank you for joining me here on another video of Phantom of Haunted Hill. I'm outside in the snowstorm. We're supposed to get 10 to 12 inches. So, of course, I live in the metro parks. I'm having fun. We'll take a little bit at the scenery. We'll go back inside, get some warm rum, maybe some warm milk. And we'll talk about a horror film. Oh, look at this. Remember that movie, The Thing from Another World? And John Carpenter remade it? And look, there's something bubbling in the middle. See if we can zoom in. I guess not. Okay. Something weird's going on here. There might be a spacecraft in there. But you know what, folks? I'm going inside. Welcome to another video here on Phantom of Haunted Hill.
Helmers. Darla Perkins is young, happy, ambitious. A determined nursing student, moonlighting as a caretaker in a quiet mountain town.
I'm not a nurse yet, but I will be soon. May I help you?
One October night,
You little bitch.
it all changed. What happened next was the worst crime in Oregon history.
I'm gonna cut you! I'm gonna cut you like a fish! Get off her!
Hellnurse.
Look at the blood! Look at the blood! Ah!
Young Darla has been attacked, victimized, abused, again and again and again.
You've got to get up under the rim, this time and from now on.
Pushed to the point of no return.
God, I can't stand that little bitch.
Hellnurse. Now, Darla will do whatever it takes to exact her revenge.
But you will have your revenge. And let me tell you something, it's worth spending 1,000 years in this hellhole, if that's the price you pay.
'85 Grave presents one of the most brutal and shocking tales of vengeance in the history of cinema.
You should be more concerned with why I'm alive, bitch. It's just you and I.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell happened to you?
Jesus has nothing to do with it.
Asshole. Hellnurse. 724 days, 13 hours, 43 minutes until revenge.
Please no! I'm sorry, you crazy fucking bitch! I'm sorry! Please no!
Well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Where have you been, Phantom of Haunted Hill? Well, truthfully, I thought I'd just give the channel up because after a few years, it doesn't seem to be doing that well. Then I noticed I have gotten new subscribers. We're almost at 100. We should be over a few thousand by now, but I'll take 100. Can we do that by the end of this video? Hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. Help out the algorithm of the Phantom of Haunted Hill. Yes, indeed. So we're going to keep it just the way it's always been. Maybe we'll go back to doing videos of one music release and one movie. This way it'll, we'll cover the whole ground of what the Phantom loves, such as horror movies. Today we're going to talk about Hell Nurse. Written and directed and produced by Bobby Blood. It stars Julianne Prescott, Swing, Nelia Sakharova, Brad Stein, and Gavin Lee. As you just seen in that wonderful trailer. Yes, a girl and two guys. They're sitting there in their car trying to figure out what to do to avoid the police roadblocks that are set up all across the state for them. That's when they see a house over there on the hill. Is it the Phantom of Haunted Hill's house? No, it's not. But so they decide, and they see a light on, so they just decide they're going to go up to that house there on the hill, and they'll decide to stay there until the coast clears. I'm trying to read my notes here. Well, inside is a nurse who's a caregiver to an elderly couple. She makes them dinner, everybody's eating, and go sit down and watch TV. What's on the TV? The giant spider invasion. That's right. As they're waiting for The Price is Right. So suddenly someone knocks at the door, and this is very strange considering where the house is, up on this hill. So the nurse answers it, and she's not having anything that they're buying. They're trying to sell her. So they bust into the house. The girl shoots the old woman and blows her head off. One of the other guys slashes the old man's throat. Then they decide that they're going to have their way with the nurse because she's a beautiful girl, But after a minute or two, the one guy decides that he's just going to shoot her. So he shoots her. So they don't have to deal with her. Or now they don't have to deal with anybody. So then they hear upon the radio that the police think they've left the state. So they think the coast is clear. Meanwhile, the nurse survives. She spends some time in a mental ward trying to get better and studying up on her nursing. And a friend of hers that she's made there tells her she can help her get revenge. But she declines. So she's released from the mental ward and goes to a brand new city. She gets a job at a hospital where the head nurse is Nurse Thompson, Julianne Prescott. And she's rather mean. She makes her clean up blood. She makes her watch people die. Everything that this lady doesn't need to be doing or seeing, So she doesn't like that nurse. And so she goes back home to visit. And she sees a friend. She goes back to the mental ward to see her friend. And because while she was out, she saw the three killers, the two guys and the girl. And she's flipping out. So she goes there and she says that she wants to get her revenge. She saw them, and they're now in where she lives now, and she wants to get revenge. So yes, she gets revenge. She sells her soul to the devil in order to get this revenge that her friend has told her about. And while at work, there's a gunshot victim who just so happens to be one of those guys. And we're going to leave it there. We're going to go with no spoilers on this one, but it's a really good movie. It's on Tubi, so you can check it out. And it's pretty cool. I noticed in some of the background scenes, I think it was by a phone. It had like a stack of tapes or something. There was like 45 Grave and The Plugs, two old punk bands. So that was pretty cool. They had references in the movie to The Omen and The Shining, the giant spider invasion. But one scene, they did have the word up on the thing in the hospital. The word gynecology was spelled wrong. I don't know if they did that on purpose to help lighten things up with how heavy it gets, or what, if it was a mistake. But yes, indeed, gynecology is spelled wrong in the hospital. They need a new sign company. All right, folks. Well, hey, as I said, give this video a like, hit subscribe. We'll keep on going. As a matter of fact, I've got a whole other movie to talk about. What's that one called? Which one is it? Where is it? Die, Die, Delta Pi. I've got it all written out right here. That'll be the next video. So, yes, indeed. There you go. Hell Nurse. Check it out on Tubi. And, yeah, let Bobby Blood, the director, know that the Phantom of Haunted Hill sent you to check it out. All right. Well, thanks, folks. And we'll be back in a couple of days with another video right here on Phantom of Haunted Hill.